Regicide in Scotland, where we will be looking at one of the most influential murders of its time, the assassination of King Duncan I, and the spree of murders that followed in its wake. A tale of ambition where blood and turmoil will reign rampant in the streets of Scotland, where we have uncovered what truly happened all those years ago. Join us as we uncover the truth of what happened on the night of Duncan's assassination.
Although before these series of horrendous murders began, Scotland had been thrust into a civil war with Norway allying itself against the rebels. Although many historians agree this is the true beginning of this series of murders, there are some who argue it truly began one stormy night with three sisters.
Where shall we meet again, ye thunder, rain, or lightning? When the battle's lost and won, to meet Macbeth upon the heath. There is foul and foul is fair.
Welcome. Father, my king, I present Sergeant Wallace. He was wounded in the defense of fighting off those Norwegians. I'm sure his bravery knows no bounds.
Of course.
My king, bring me the battle report. We ran in there, under your orders to attack McDowell, and we did so successfully. Charged forward, Macbeth, Banquo both leaned us forward, formed us up, held us in a line, punctured and pierced right through the thing. Alright, we penetrated his fort, got all the way up. You could say, you could just see Macbeth slicing and dicing through guys, and he got up to McDowell, and in one chop, he cut him in half, his body going one way, his head going the other, his one arm going the other. It was very, very, very inspiring. I could have sworn he was below his belt bridegroom.
Ah, yes, the legend.
Yes, the legend himself, Macbeth.
Yeah, the 27th of his kind.
And you'll have to forgive me, it was not a defense. I misspoke.
Welcome. I forgive you this one time.
But then a storm hit, and we were all in the fort, and it was bad. And it was like rain to your left, and it was like bodies to your right, and then Norway ships were spotted on the horizon. I thought we were all done for. They had probably twice our number, but Macbeth, he gave this rousing speech about camaraderie and gallantry, and then we charged out those gates, surprising those Norwegians. They didn't stand a chance, sliced probably half the army gone, burned some ships, and they fled like a dog with their tail between their legs. And then we won the Civil War, so...
Nice. Good job.
By God, it was glorious.
Welcome, you were not in the battle, now shut up. Now take them to the surgeons.
The surgeons or the surgeons?
The surgeons.
I think I know what you mean. Come, Wallace. Watch out for the dog.
Oh yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, there you go, Lady Macbeth. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Father!
Oh! Welcome.
Now, were you expecting someone else?
No. Who is this?
This is the worthy Thane of Ross.
From where does he come from?
From Fife, my great king. The Norwegians were assisted by that traitorous bastard, the Thane Corridor.
Rebel scum.
We have him captured and he's sure to be hanged in the morning.
Good. Make sure to tell Macbeth that he will now be the new Thane Corridor. What he has lost, Macbeth has won. Oh man, that was so cool how you just freaking chopped his head off with your sword.
Oh, I know, did you see your bows? The thing!
Ooh, yeah, that was
Right
so
in the
awesome.
neck, right in the eye. I mean,
Right.
I didn't even know how that guy was just walking around. Arrows both eyes, he was just like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, you guys want some prophecies? I mean,
Hail Macbeth, Thane of Glamis, Thane of Cawdor, he who shall be king. And hail Banquo, greater but not as great, happy but not as happy, and he who shall not be king but beget kings.
what's this? You guys want some prophecies?
Oh man, those are some pretty sick prophecies, but they're probably fake.
I never know, they might be true. I wouldn't mind if they were true,
Nah, man, they're obviously. I'm just a soldier, but where did that witch go?
She's gone.
Say, who's that approaching?
Hey, Macbeth, Banquo, Thane Corridor.
Hey, Lennox, what up? What are you talking about? Why you dressed me in those boar robes?
What do you mean? The Thane Corridor is dead. He was a traitor. Now you're the Thane Corridor. It's pretty good. The king wants to see you also. So
Okay.
probably follow me.
Let's go, Lennox.
I'll catch up in a minute.
No.
Let's go, Lennox.
Upon hearing these prophecies, Macbeth set himself upon a path he would soon find himself unable to deter from, as the first inklings of Duncan's murder began to enter his mind. Although he masked his true intentions from his traveling companions as they made their way to the king's palace.
I gathered you all here to announce Malcolm, my heir. Kneel. I hereby pronounce you Prince of Cumberland.
No crown pops?
Banquo, good job, my man. You look a lot taller than I remember. And whiter. Macbeth, my boy. Can't forget your part. We're gonna all be gathering at your castle. Everyone.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna.
Make sure to tell your wife.
I will.
Tell her I said hi.
I will. I'll be going.
Okay. Have a nice day. God, she's hot.
True that.
Little did Duncan know, his journey to Macbeth's estate would be his final amongst the living, as once he arrived, a banquet was held in his honor, and most of his guests became heavily intoxicated, forgetting most, if not all, of the events that occurred that night. The following footage has been compiled from witness reports and the testimonies of one General Banquo and Lady Macbeth.
Lady Macbeth, I appreciate you coming in tonight. I know it must have been hard to talk about what happened that night. Just hoping you could shed some light on Duncan's murder.
Well, when the bell struck 3, who would know if he was summoned to heaven or hell? What's this? My dear husband Macbeth has met 3 weird sisters who have said he will be king? Well, if I'm to help him like any good wife should, I should do the normal thing and get rid of all my feminine qualities and become a man, basically. Azazel, I invoke you. Get rid of my my woman qualities and give me those of a man. I'm a man now. Girl, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. You can tell I've been kicked around, but that's alright. It's okay. I know you can't look the other way. These weird sisters' prophecies, we must see them to completion if you are indeed to be made king. By any means, if necessary.
That's just a comb.
Yeah, but it was like for like dramatic effect. Like,
okay, yeah,
what
next.
No. What if somebody had like made like say a play about our actions today?
Letter B. Next. My next point. B.
Right. Yes.
He is my countryman. I mean, he's my king. He's my kinsman.
Ugh.
We're cousins.
Ugh.
Right? Hey.
Ugh.
I can't kill him. He's damn saintly. And if we did get caught killing him, it's treason. Hung by the neck until dead.
Like, I know after that hunting accident you lost like most of what was below the waist, but don't let that lack of that part affect your overall masculinity.
You don't know what he did to me. Alright, I went to the doctor. He says it's unoperable, alright? He took it off. He did his best, alright? And there's this much left, alright? And he says that's enough to please any woman. I don't want you to come up bringing that up whenever you want your way.
Look, I have a foolproof plan. If you just do what I say and don't make it any part intricate, alright? You just shut up, don't make it convoluted.
Interesting, I'm following you.
Alright?
What if I made it semi-convoluted by not following the instructions to exact point, but
shut up.
performing most of them?
I would say that it would increase our likelihood of being killed.
Now. Duncan's gonna be here in a few minutes, so we got a few minutes to do some love making with my...
How goes the night, boy?
Big clock no go boom yet.
Very good, son.
Macbeth.
Well, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I haven't seen you since the battle, since sisters.
Oh yeah. About that, I've been having some dreams about the prophecies and stuff.
So have I. They were pretty.
Yeah, man. There's also other things keeping me up at night, but it'd be best if I did not say them.
Well, we can talk further on this issue. I'm sure both of us have very strong opinions on their prophecies.
Yeah.
I see you got to take this one to bed,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll let you get to it.
Let's go, Fleance.
General Banquo, pleasure.
What's going on?
I just had a few questions about the night of Duncan's murder. If you saw or heard anything leading up to it.
Well, my son Fleon heard stuff.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's all true because, you know, he's
A little slow.
A little slow, yeah. And he apparently, Macbeth, was like talking to himself and talking about a dagger he just couldn't hold on to. I don't know if it's true or what it's supposed to mean. That's all I know.
Alright. Anything else leading up to that night he was murdered, maybe earlier in the week?
Well, there was this one running with a witch.
A witch?
Yeah, a witch. She talked to Macbeth and I and gave us prophecies.
Okay.
You know, I didn't really believe them, but I can't say the same for Macbeth. One second, Dad.
You didn't get to come up. Looks like most of my guests are drunk or passed out by now. Looks like all I'm waiting for Mary Macbeth to ring those bells. Should be a good murder time. What is that before me? A dagger leading to Duncan's room. Is my eyes the problem? Or is it the other senses? I guess I gotta follow it now.
Good thing I have a dog protecting me.
Watch. Who's there? Who's there? It is I, Beelzebub, keeper of the gates of hell. Tailor, cheating, pants, farmer, suicidal pact, con man. Who dares enter the gates of Tartarus?
It is me, Macduff.
Then why are you here?
We were sent to wake up the king.
Oh, yeah. I guess come in.
1 second, I need to take off my shoes.
After you, Macduff.
The king is up there.
Thank you. Duff, Lennox, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, we were ordered to wake up the king.
Oh,
Yeah, said, anyone welcome him up yet?
oh, they could. I mean, I don't think they have.
Something wrong, Macbeth?
No, he's up here on the right. Let me take you to him.
I think I can find him myself.
Up on the right. Just knock before you enter.
Okay.
It's kind of rude if you don't.
Duncan?
So,
King
Lennox,
Duncan?
you been living your life?
Life's been living.
I
Murder!
haven't seen you since.
Murder!
Get out of my way, Lennox.
Murder and treason! Wake up Banquo!
Happening in there.
I don't know, let's go check it out. The king! He's dead! And that guy's got a bloody weapon! What? Looks like he did it. Case closed.